Good morning. It's been a while, and it's a chilly Friday morning here in Virginia. We are central South Virginia, close to the Tidewater area, just south of Richmond. A lovely Zone B/8A. We're right here on the border. So as you can see, most of my stuff is made it inside. We're cozy in the winter in our 3-car garage. Turning on some lights this morning. Never get a chance to make any videos before it gets dark now, so I didn't think about that. So it's been a while since I've updated you guys, but not much is happening except for getting prepared for the cold. So all my guys have made it in. I did sadly report I left this one out a little too long. Well, I left all of my pygmies out into the just under 40, and this one didn't like it, and we had spear pull. But I've been treating with fungicide and doses of peroxide into the crown shaft. It seems to be hardening up. All the bottom leaves burn off as it would in cold. And the funny thing is, these guys were out in the same temperature, the littler ones, and they're actually from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, or Fort Myers, Florida. And besides a little tip burn on this one, nothing. This guy had a few spears pulled, not all of them pulled, and he's actually pushing again, so I know he made it through the woods. Everything else, no problem. Everything's inside, healthy. So let's go on outside and take a look at our planted palms and see what we got going on. As you can see, it's a lovely frosty day. Today's our first frost I've gotten this year. It's been a little cooler. It's reached the 30s before at night, but we just had a lot of rain and precipitation come through, so I think this is officially our frost. We are here mid-December. So I went ahead and probably not needing it, but when I went ahead and did lights anyway. The guy I got my windmill palms from, only about an hour away from here, he doesn't really put any protection even on the seedlings. I do have some plastic wrap just in case. It is Virginia. It's very unheard of, but it has happened. So, but so far, so good. They have seen temps down to the 20s already, dry 20s. No spear pull. Obviously, we're dormant now, so we're not pushing anything, but leaves are all looking good. Sable palmettos, of course, we haven't gotten anywhere close to their threshold of what they can take. They're still looking great. One of them's got a little bit of a wind burn, but it's an older frond, so it'll replace itself. This guy, I'm not quite sure what's going on with him. He had some really long fronds like this when I got him. I guess he was reaching for some light as he was pushing new fronds. He let most of these go, but everything's good on this one. I've got him lit up. Now this guy back here, he gets a little bit more sunlight. I'm going to leave him unprotected and see what happens. I don't know rhyme or reason, but some of his leaves look a little yucky. Not quite sure. So like I said, we're experimenting here. But so far so good. No spear pull. Everything's strong. Looking good here in Central Virginia. So if you're in the Virginia area and think that you can't, you can. All right, you guys. Well, it'll be a happy holidays. It'll probably be after the holidays until I report back to you. I hope you have a great holiday season and looking forward to the weather turning warmer.